Welcome everyone to another episode of step 1234. So, building a Linux distribution, unsuccessful, one-man full-time hobby, 25 years in the making. Dedication and 0 bugs here. Lunch break, also my lunch is already coffee empty. Nearly. Yeah, not only do we have major things to fix in our amazing Linux distribution supporting 30 architectures, but also small things, right? Maybe I should make a dedicated video about this shortcut, because I just realized latest libtiff apparently doesn't build, at least for some architectures. For me, with some unresolved symbol recurring theme, right? The only constant is change and regressions undefined, similar to a handful of YUV of that color space, sharp, convert, init and stuff. And I was already wondering, like, why the heck does this not grep here? And it's like do one grep and stuff later. It's like coming out of WebP. Dedicated video maybe, like, is it really necessary that all the graphics, sound and libraries depend on each other? A little bit bad start and stuff. But then I also noticed, so the only constant is change and more changes and stuff, because I checked here somewhere, oops, it was already, that for some reason, maybe there's a good reason, but maybe there isn't, that we only have static libraries of that, which may or may not relate it to that. And also yesterday, so it's basically a handful of small things, and that's also like even small things, right? We have major amazing things, including a microkernel to write, and then like libtiff breaks, libwebp does not install shared libraries, which we generally prefer for various reasons and stuff, and it's like, and also Rust doesn't build for some architectures anymore, like PowerPC or stuff, because 32 bits. Anyway, so yeah, don't forget to subscribe for some Rust fixing later. I also realized the other day, like literally yesterday, I think, that some package installed lib is USB ID, where I don't even, so yeah, that is installing wrong with the wrong prefix. That is also probably just some prefix fix. Let's see, so basically a handful of things. Let's tackle that. And it's, you see, right, even when you think you're mostly like, you for 5 months you think you're 99% done, it's like one bug fix, another bug fix, you realize that you want to make that easier, and it's like, yeah, this is quickly 5 months pass. And don't forget to share, like, subscribe, Patreon, GoFundMe, and YouTube membership for all this good stuff. So, and also patches welcome, right? Don't forget to play along at home on your Steam Deck, PS3, SG Octane, O2, you guessed it, Sun Ultra Spark. Build x86 or any other, probably var adm flist here. That's coming out of Shadow? What even is it? I have no literally idea. Okay, let's Shadow. And the sad thing is, all of those fixes, like 10 minutes here, sometimes 30, whatever crazy. I thought like it is. Okay, actually, to be fair, it doesn't have. Somehow my brain autocorrected that to USB, but it's SUB. Shadow be whatever. Lib sub ID. So where is, like, maybe make up? Where is it even? This dear. Here's some libdir. Shadow now requires libdir to be an absolute pass. I mean, we could maybe. What do we do here? Absolute pass. I mean, maybe that hotfix. Actually, we could first. How long is that in there? Maybe a decade, maybe not. No text 62. So that is recently. Oops. Maybe a recent regression. Yeah, maybe we need even more. We probably need a couple of more paranoia checks. Interesting. We had there previously some YOLOing there. So that was native. Maybe that is... I mean, I would be slightly doing manually, so maybe we can fully delete that, or we revert that. Let's maybe try... The problem is, I really hate random trying and YOLOing and stuff, but the problem is reading make files. I recently had to fight GDB's make file of not installing some shlib or whatever. And it's like, yeah, there's nothing like trying to read, understand, or debug 10,000 lines of auto-generated makefile, which is general. I hate like randomly testing stuff, but in this case, the problem is I do this packaging stuff, side business, hobby for way too long, was 25 years. I would say it negatively influenced my work, but first delete that. This root, let's do that in that here, x86 shader, oops, dash rvf, that probably should have here, source tutorial, and so let's see what happens when we rebuild that without all of this manually YOLOing. I would say this open source packaging, because like everything is so YOLOed and hacked and quirked and decades, like not even longer than my legacy of 35 years of GNU and FSF and Linux kernel and stuff, that as much as I try to remain professional and more test suite and stuff, of course you can't easily stop your brain and behavior not to then also more randomly trial your other, like randomly trial, test and trial and error, more professional work. So like, yeah, bad example, more analyzed stuff and so on, because otherwise not very reliable. Like often time wasted. What is the issue? Often time wasted of random trial instead of like randomly trying for an hour when you could have analyzed it in maybe 10 minutes, or otherwise not fully understanding the problem and like randomly trying until something might stick and it breaks next week or isn't fully fixed and stuff. And yeah. Anyway, so let's see var adm flist what we got here. Lib. Okay, that actually looks good. What was the problem with that? Like, yeah, maybe I commit this later. It's like yeah, testing, more testing, and doing it live on YouTube. So the other stuff was WebP. Let's PowerPC for your PS3 goodness. PowerPC 62 lib WebP. And welcome everyone. Appreciate you tuning in. People here just to watch me suffer. That was, yeah, epic thread ripping build errors in seconds. Oh wait, maybe we let this run a little bit longer. Oh. Okay, maybe this was fast enough, because I wanted to grab around in it libwebp of shared. So do they have, so what, how do we run this? We run cmake of all amazing things, then that is a cmake. So yeah, recurring theme, right? 2023, every major project thing has their own build system. Kinda. Shared libs, build chat libs, defaults off. I guess we want that. So very theoretically in a perfect world, let's see what happens. So maybe we actually first take a look. Graphic, sometimes, I mean, flagged sp quirk as long as it doesn't build a shared version. Okay, maybe I should have investigated recurring theme, right? Maybe the shared is new, maybe not, but maybe in 2021, some 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago, I should have further investigated it. Maybe I did, and this shared stuff is new, but whatever. So that would be, and removing that, and so we, in a perfect world, oops, nothing like compose key and alt graph key. We have a config option. So in a perfect world, and of course we try to be as good as possible, var pen cmake opt, I think it was on. I also really hate this, right? Some stuff enable, disable, true, false, on, off. It's like, yeah, I wish there would be an amazing standard, but there isn't. And we have a shared config option for that. Probably I better grab that. It's probably SDE config. No, it isn't. What? Static, so much to KVF. I remembered it vice versa, but that's why I grabbed it. Static, while that is not 0, I guess. Then shared on. So I guess I should take care of that. Let's test that. Always fun watching here. Comment there. Software development. Viewers only know how to break stuff instead of fixing that, but that's okay. Maybe you learn how to unbreak stuff here live on this channel. So var libweb p and wow, somehow that is not yet a, did we build the right? Apparently we built the right, and that's why we test stuff, because often somehow this doesn't have any effect. What have I done? CMake? Maybe I just misspelled this. Maybe we would have seen that without verbose. Maybe, okay, maybe not. Graphic, P, make opts, was it opts? Was it make opts? It's towards CMake opt. No, CMake opt. Static. Oh, wait a second. This is reversed. If not static, so much to reverse. No, not a fan. Probably more coffee. The question is whether this fixes libtiff or this is an unrelated thing. Hey, is that the thing? So whether this fixes libtiff, I don't know, but that is the right thing to do. I mean, probably usually the right thing, except it breaks Firefox. Who knows? We will see. Maybe we are super lucky. It is possible that it... yeah, you know what? This probably... it probably... So what happened is probably, but I will not spend even more time analyzing that. Static libraries suck big times. I have no idea why some people still want that. Yes, performance, but nah. What happened is it linked in the static libwebp, and that did not link in the webp's YUV conversion, which is why this was an undefined and why this symbol was not in the libtiff sources, but it was in the .so library, because the .so library had linked in the libwebp, which in general is super bad style, right? Static libraries, PenDS, outdated since the 80s. I have no idea why some people still swear by them. And maybe we should actually kind of thought of disable them. You know what? Maybe I put this on the to-do. It's probably it will break tons of stuff if we simply disable it completely. But in my opinion, I don't need to waste, like, duplicate all the binary of having static and shared libraries for most things for no good reason. So doubling the binary executable size of unused static libraries not doubling the package size because it compresses kind of well, and a lot of documentation and other surrounding stuff is larger, or data files and images and stuff is data anyway. But very theoretically, let's put this on to-do item 300 whatever, option to completely disable static question mark. Like in a totally perfect world, if we would have sponsors, millions of budget, Mozilla Foundation, Linux Foundation and stuff, then it would be amazing. But hey, the Linux Foundation is spending it for agriculture and water projects. So that fixed that, then we can continue. So yeah, lunch break a day keeps bugs and regressions away. Some stuff still needs review, including PowerPC Rust and other. Oh, this is also the wrong build. Touch build PowerPC 64. You need to share, like, and subscribe for that. Ideally, GitHub, Patreon, GoFundMe, sponsor, or YouTube, or stuff, or merchandise. Let's continue the rest of the build, because I wanted to test PowerPC for a reason. And yeah, this shadow, should I just commit this? The problem is if I don't commit this instantly, my working copy, it's like 60 changes. And that is my cleaner of all the T2 trunks. I basically probably need a whole week of 40, if not 80 hours of going through my 20 scattered, like this VM server, like this data center server there, Octane there, and Ryzen and Steam Deck. It's like an old SSD and so on. I probably have, no kidding, like not touched for a year, 1,000 working copy changes lying around easily, right? Which is amazing. If you share, like, and subscribe and stuff. Oh, mine fails. That is not ideal. Why is this failing now? What? I need to go though. Built recently. How's max lang undeclared here now? Can't make this stuff up. Yeah, I probably should also rewrite this mine stuff in not C. Skip that for now, whatever. I built the other day for other stuff. Strange. Anyway, that's my life. The only constant is change and regressions. Cheers, have a good day and night. Hope you learned something. See you next time.